Now, Way 31 storm tracker meteorologist Grace Anello with 31 triple Doppler.
Well, as you're heading out the door to go save the world in your own capacity, make sure you leave extra time. We've got a whole lot of heavy rain, and that's not all we're seeing on your morning commute. Starting to see a little bit of clearing in the Shoals and southern Tennessee, but along the corridor in our southern counties and particularly east of I-65, a whole lot of heavy rain is still in our neck of the woods, and that's not all. We've also got dense fog this morning. I experienced it myself, and it was brutal to have to drive through, talking about less than a half a mile of visibility in Guntersville, even less than that in Boaz and Albertville. So you got to think about the rain as you're heading out the door. You got to think about driving on slippery leaves. Wet leaves are the most dangerous surface to drive on. And you got to think about needing extra time because of compromised visibility from fog. So all in all, the moral of the story is get out of bed and get out the door on time today because there's a lot that's trying to slow you down. The Way 31 Skycam network, powered by Thompson Roofing and Construction, showing warm temperatures for most of us in the mid-60s. You can see that rain. You can see those slippery roads. There's a lot going on your morning commute today. Having the Way 31 Storm Tracker weather app on hand so that you can track 31 triple Doppler right on your phone, that's going to be key all day long. Our heaviest rain chances are throughout the morning and as we head towards lunchtime. Our high temperature today is 70 degrees. Later in the afternoon, you're going to notice our rain chances get a little bit lower, but they don't fully get out of the way until about bedtime tonight. So that umbrella you have with you now, go ahead and keep it with you all day. Some of you might not end up needing it after lunch, but I say better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Here's a look at 7 o'clock this morning. Many of us still continuing to see that heavy rain. Stick around as you're headed out the door for your commute. And then by lunchtime, that massive cluster is out of the way. What we are still seeing, though, is pockets of heavy rain. No true rhyme or reason, but sticking around in our area from lunchtime even until your 4:30 commute home on your Tuesday, and then very slightly so remaining in Sand Mountain even until bedtime tonight. I'm sure you noticed, but those of us even who were dry, you were still seeing a whole lot of cloud cover all throughout the day. So it's going to be a gloomy one. If you're working from home today, well, it might be a good day to just stay in your pajamas all day. We're looking at rainfall amounts anywhere from 1 to 2 inches. Most of us will hang a little bit tighter to that 1-inch mark, but this is some rain that we've needed for quite some time. After we get this out of the way, we're going to have a cold front move through. That's the forcing of today's rain. And then after that, we have a second cold front move through later tomorrow morning. So that is 2 back-to-back changes, which means not only are we talking major changes in barometric pressure, also major changes in temperature. Tomorrow morning, we hang on to the warmth, waking up in the 50s, but our high temperature affected by that second cold front only sitting in the lower 60s, so already much cooler. Then when we wake up Thursday, that's when we're talking about wake-up temperatures in the mid-30s to close out the work week and even take us into the weekend. So you're going to be pretty comfortable temperature-wise this morning and tomorrow morning. But then when you go to bed Wednesday night, consider throwing an extra blanket on the bed because those morning temperatures are going to be a rude awakening for more than just a few of us. Thanksgiving finally on the 10-day forecast. At the moment, looks like we'll be in the upper 50s. I am tracking rain there, but I'm going to be fine-tuning that as we get closer, so make sure you continue to check back with me.
You know, I'm not the biggest fan of rain, but because the area needs it, I'm all about it, especially since it's going to last all day.
Yes, oh, I love a rain day. If we have like full day rain, that is my heaven.
You like to work in the rain or you like to sleep in the rain?
It doesn't even matter. It's just peaceful, you know? I like hearing it on the windows.
It was peaceful at 2 o'clock this morning when my alarm went off, and that's about when I heard it start on the rooftop, and I thought, gosh, I just want to lay here.
Just go right back to bed.
Maybe one.
One more hour.
Well, and now my Christmas decorations are up too, so I'm like, man, I could sit on the couch and just stare at my Christmas tree with the rain. But alas, we are at work.
Oh, poor Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is like, what about me? But all right.
On the 10-day, that's what they get. A little turkey that's going.
Exactly. Well, thank